I'm Amy. I'm the floral and event designer at Hillwood. And today we're going to do a summer arrangement and we're going to do it based off of fresh herbs. So I went out to the garden this morning to pick a bunch of different herbs and we're going to use that as sort of the main focus. And then we also have some other summery flowers that will fill in as accents later. The first thing that I want to do is prep my container because we're doing something that's a little bit more casual and we're going to be using herbs. I thought a ceramic container would be kind of fun to use. And then I have some chicken wire that I'm going to just ball up and put into my container. And then I'm going to secure that with some floral tape. And you can use Scotch tape if you don't have floral tape at home as well. And then the most important thing to remember is to put water into your container. Okay, so once you are all ready to go, I'm going to do this as a 360 arrangement so that it can be placed on top of your dining room table or in the kitchen. And I think because we're using all of these fresh herbs, it's kind of fun to incorporate herbs onto the dining room table or into your kitchen table arrangement because it brings the idea of the food and what you're eating along with your centerpiece. One thing to note that if you are using fresh herbs and you want to actually eat them at some point, that you just want to put in regular tap water. You don't want to add any of the floral food to your water because it will absorb into the herbs. All right, so let's get started. What we have today, I have several different types of basil. We have a Thai basil, cinnamon basil, and then just a regular Italian basil. We have mint. We have oregano that's gone to flower. We have this other oregano, which is more ornamental oregano. We have some lavender, some rosemary, and some shisho over here. For our flowers that we're going to use, we have celosia, some cosmos, black-eyed Susans, marigolds, and some gumprina, and some decorative grasses here in the back. So the first thing that I'm going to do is figure out how high and how wide I want my arrangement to be. So I'm going to take this large piece of the decorative oregano and use this sort of as my guide to how tall I want it to be. I'm going to cut all of my stems on a nice 45-degree angle so all of the water can get absorbed in. And again, because we're doing this as a 360 arrangement, you're going to want to start from the middle of the container and then work your way out. So with this oregano, I know that this will be the absolute highest point of my arrangement. You usually want to think of your arrangement as about 1.5 times the size of your container. And even though it will be an all-sided arrangement, I still like to make it relatively asymmetrical. So after I have my points in place, I'm going to start filling in with my herbs. I find that working on a lazy Susan makes it easy also to sort of spin the arrangement around so you can get a good perspective from all sides. I'm trying not to get any of the leaves or any material into the water to try and keep it as fresh as possible. like that the basil has started to go to flower, so we're going to incorporate that into the arrangement as well. And hopefully these are things that you can find at your own garden, or if you don't have a garden, then the farmer's market or any kind of like local flower farm that's in your area. Even though this is an all-sided arrangement, sometimes it's not quite evenly distributed on all sides, but that's okay. And sometimes it's fun to take the herbs and just kind of clump them together to make a little color block of just one particular herb. So I'm just going to leave my mint all on one side of the arrangement. And then once it's relatively filled in with your herbs, now I'm going to go in and use my flowers as sort of the accent or like the whimsy part of this arrangement. So I love the black-eyed Susans this time of year. I think they add a lot of character to any arrangement. They're very cheerful. And especially these ones that have this kind of fun, natural curve to them. I'm going to leave that, not try and force it to go in a different direction. And then oftentimes I'll follow the rule of 3. So I'll triangulate off of the thirds on the arrangement. Let's add some of the celosia. And I'm going to add in some of the gumtrina. I think maybe we'll add in a marigold. And then the last thing that I'm going to add in are some cosmos. And they have this wonderful kind of curve and natural bend to them. So I'm just going to let those kind of be. I'm going to take off this 1/3 one though and have just the two. And then, when I think I'm done, I'm just going to have a look, see if there's any spots that could use a little bit more. And I think I'm going to add in just a little bit more something here. I'm going to go with this basil. Maybe another black season. And then I'm just going to look at the base and put in some leafier greens like the shisho so that it kind of covers up the bottom of the arrangement and then kind of overflows onto the container a little bit. When you're all done, push everything off to the side so you can have a better look at your arrangement. And there you have a nice sort of summer bouquet that incorporates a lot of herbs, things that you can get from either your garden or your grocery store or your local farmer's market, and then some flowers that hopefully you can either find also in your garden or somewhere that's convenient to pick up some flowers. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay safe, wear a mask.